Sure. Well, if you say like in the long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that. For me, that's long term. My prediction is that work will be optional. Optional. So
We'll take that.
yeah, I mean it'll be like playing sports or a video game or something like that.
First of all, I give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters that's out there onto the like foreigners. From the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. He said optional, right? In order for a kingdom to stand, you have to have a working class. So if it's optional, that doesn't mean it's optional for everybody. It's only optional for the higher ups. There's only going to be two classes in this kingdom of hell that they are clearly making. And this is why a lot of people either going to exit or delete themselves because they have no purpose, or which we all know you're going to be thrown to concentration camps. Either a great organ donor or food for something. And this devil's telling to your face, don't fall for the tricks and think that they have your best interests. They don't have the tendencies of having anybody's best interests in hand. All right. This is why through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in the kingdom of heaven, there shall always be work. So how much these people are devils. Let him play on.
If you want to work, in the same way, like you can go to the store and just buy some vegetables, or you can grow.
First of all, if you don't work in the society, this is just the society alone, not their kingdom. If you don't work in the society, you can't go to the store and buy anything because you have no fucking income. So what is he talking about? They're really talking about those people that's going to have the mark of the beast. All right. And it's crazy because people are getting laid off right and left. Some people losing their jobs, losing careers because the plans that they have in motion is to remove them from these careers. So how are you going to attempt to buy clothes, like this guy, Nero, he said he wanted to make, instead of 30-year mortgages, to make a 50-year mortgage. And all you think you're going to do save is a couple $100s. But you got to work for that. But how you going to work when there's no fucking jobs? This is why these devils are so clever with the way that they word things. Because people is actually going to think out there that, oh yeah, I don't have to work. I'm just going to live for free. You're not going to live. Nobody's living here for free. Nobody. Despite if you get that mark of the beast that they want you to have, nobody's going to work out here, be out here living for free. You're always paying something. That's why this thing is a digital slavery. Okay?
Vegetables in your backyard. It's much harder to grow vegetables in your backyard, but some people still do it because they like growing vegetables. That will be what work is like, optional. And between now and then, there's actually a lot of work to get to that point. I'd always recommend people read Ian Banks' culture books to get a sense for what a probable positive AI future is like. And interestingly, in those books, money doesn't exist. It's kind of interesting. And my guess is, and if if you go out long enough, assuming there's a
And what is money? Money is the exchange of goods as a form of saying is a ultimate barter system. But instead of giving value for value, you're giving something that you believe that has some sort of value, of equal value of the thing that you want to purchase. So it is impossible to run a system, run a world without actual money. So these devils once again are lying to the people to try to get people to think of this equal utopia where there's no money making. If that's the case, Elon Musk, who just became a trillionaire, give some of your money up so in better in the future. He won't do that. The Rothschilds, give some of your money up. Matter of fact, they said that the Rothschilds alone can end world hunger. How much money they have, but yet they do not change that. So they're selling the people lies as always, and you can see it in Elon's hands. Is a squad they call the Vesica Pisces. Okay, so this is just codes of we're gonna put these people into slavery. All right.
continued improvement in AI and robotics, which this seems likely, the money will stop being relevant at some point in the future.
Yeah, and that future where money is gonna be irrelevant is right now because they're doing away with the actual money that the system that they have. Here it is, the money that it is money is sort of it's monopoly money, and even in that sense they're taking it away from people to give you more fake goods. This is why the Lord is going to take this people out of power because it's not balanced the way everything is given. Proverbs of what 11 and what I haven't read it in a while. Talking about an unjust balance, unjust weight. All right, everything about this whole thing that is being said is unjust. You can't create a future like that without having people to work for that future. And the way they're moving things, they're trying to say that it's a convenient thing when you put this AI in motion, artificial intelligence in motion, but it's nothing but a trap. All right. All of this is nothing but a trap. It's to do what? To put people into perpetual servitude unto them, while they enjoy the riches of the world. And that's who the Lord is gonna when Yahweh Shai comes to destroy, the ones that he's going to destroy is those that's in the position of power, that ripped off the people, that did wrong to the people. All these plans, like you said, it's not the future that they want. It takes time to build, and this is why they're trying to speed things up. Because the main reason why they want to speed things up, they're getting pressure from above, literal pressure from the Lord to get things going.
There will still be constraints on power, like electricity and mass, the fundamental physics elements.
Yeah, in order to get electricity the way things are, people have to work and dig and put things together, manual labor, to get the electricity that's supposed to be for free. So they already built a system where you drive a car, you can't go to the gas station and like, oh well, according to the government, I'm supposed to get free gas. Somebody got to transfer the gas to each station. Okay, what if you need car parts? Somebody got to do labor's work to fix the car. So we already in the system where you have to purchase labors for certain things. So you can't go out there and say, "Oh, we're just gonna." That's nonsensical. It is a business system that has been created for a long period of time where people have gotten adjusted, but now you're trying to tell us, nope, we don't need to do that because why? Like damn, this guy's name, Klaus Schwab, say you shall own nothing and be happy because they want to take away your goods and keep it for themselves. Okay, they the ones that's gonna not want to work and do nothing. To leave the poor and the people that's not a part of the future to do what? They want to delete people.
Will still be constraints, but I think at some point uh, currency becomes irrelevant.
Which is the most. You gotta love these devils, man. And the way they sell it to the people, I hate when it does this. I think that was it anyway. The way they sell it, man, that's it. The way they sell it to you, they sell. Oh, the scripture says what? Let me get this. Proverbs. Hold on, am I correct without thinking of? Well, yes and no. It's just the latter end of this. Proverbs 12 and 10. This is latter end. Now, the latter end of this, it says, the righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So the tender mercies is cruel to the minds of the people that these people are harming. They're literally harming you by taking away certain things. So he that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread. Why? Because he worked for it. He worked for it. He has his own. He's be able to take care of himself. But he that follow a vain person is void of understanding. The wicked desire the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous is yield fruit. So this man is playing a dirty fucking game on everybody and have people believe in this new way of thinking while he's taking from the people. He's taking away your purpose. This is why a lot of women are complaining about their jobs being taken away from them. He's taking them from the purpose that he built for them. That wasn't their natural order, but they believe the things that he said. Okay? Oh, that's what I said. Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but the just weight is his delight. So this is the false balance that they're giving. It said, hold on, labor. I always go through this. Ecclesiastes. That's further up. Ecclesiastes 2 and 11. Let me start at 10. And whatsoever mine eyes desire, I kept not from thee. I will withhold not my heart from any joy. From my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. Then I looked on the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity, vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. And this is what the mindset was going to happen to the people. All that hard work. And for what? So they could sit there and say, oh, you don't have to do nothing? All right? Because they want to take away every man's rights. It says, not that one. It's which one I want? All right. 5. Ecclesiastes 5 and 18. Behold, that which I have seen is good, and come from one to eat and to drink and to enjoy the good of his labors, that he taketh under the sun all the days of his life, which the Most High giveth him, for it is his portion. Every man also to whom the Most High have given riches and wealth have given him power to eat thereof, to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor. This is a gift of the Most High. So this is a gift that man has been exercising themselves since the beginning of time, since Adam. Adam's curse was what? The sweat of his brows, right? So here it is, these new upcomers telling you, oh, you don't have to do nothing. And when the scripture says, a man that work, he don't eat, right? But now they don't want to feed the majority of people. You see how this devil works? You can't be homeless because if you are homeless, you get arrested and thrown into a concentration camp. You can't get a job because no job is hiring, or they might just hire you for a little bit and this, after the third. You can't get no help because the help that's given to you is government help, and they're not helping you. So damn if you do, damn if you don't with this society. All right. So you want to work, you want to go out there and bust your ass and earn your paycheck, earn the things, and they're telling you no, no, because they don't have the majority of people for this. They don't have you under that frame, and they using this as an excuse to get rid of you. All right. Another one, Ecclesiastes 8:15. Then I commanded mirth, because a man have no better thing under the sun. Mirth is what? Happiness. To eat and to drink and to be merry. Oh, see, that's even told you. Look at that. What? Sirach, the 39th chapter. I'm not gonna get it. It says the principal things of man's life. And part of that principal things of man's life is that, right? To enjoy yourself after you work hard and so forth. But this man is eliminating that and leaving you to be taken. For that which have abided with him of his labor the days of his life, which the Most High given under the sun. Verse 17. Then I behold all the works of the Most High, that man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun, because though a man labor to seek it out, yet he shall not find it. Yea, further, though a wise man think to know it, yet shall he not be able to find it. Let me get to what you call it. James 5:1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries which shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered," which when you go, I think the NLC says gangrene. So is rotten to the core. The way they got their riches is rotten to the core. Talking about a race of people that never worked their whole entire life. All they did is work, try to rape, rob, and steal. And it says, "And the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and you shall eat your flesh as it were a fire. You have heaped up treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of thy laborers who have who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud." Because ultimately they intend to put everybody into some sort of perpetual slavery, right? Yes, they have robots and so forth, but human labor always going to top that. This is why this man wants to get rid of SNAP. And if you're able bodied, throw your ass into the most minute thing, because this is why they got rid of all the migrants, because there's a lot of entry level jobs that need to be fulfilled labor wise until they put a plant and the robots themselves can take it. This man is evil to the core, man. He says, "Crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth." Because why they crying about Habakkuk, no Hagar 1:6. You have sown much and bring in little, yet you eat, but you have not enough ye should drink. Ye drink, sorry, but you are not filled with drink. Ye have clothed you, but there is none warm, and he that earneth wages to be put it into a hole, so it puts it into a bag of holes. This is why we all in debt. All right, one form or another, we all in debt because everything that we work for, it goes right back out. So this is a fraudulent system. You're not getting paid properly. You're not getting paid the day that you work. You're not getting paid for the wages, the hours and times that you are worth. So all this they doing is just they ripping people off. But like I made a statement earlier. But in the kingdom of heaven, you other nations got nothing to worry about. Okay, you got none of that to worry about. Ezekiel 9:39. I believe it's around this. Ezekiel 9:39, and I want to go to the point. Right, I started 12. In the 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, that they may cleanse the land. There's how much body is going to be on the face of the earth. All right, we're not gonna lift up a fucking anything. Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them. Talking about the heathens, and it shall be to them the first job of the kingdom of heaven is cleaning, and the nations have to go out there and carry all the dead bodies and cleanse the land. All right. So when they go into your underground bunkers, uh, and you devils haven't worked a day of your life, get ready to be picking up dead bodies. It says, "The day that I shall be glorified, save the Lord," and the Lord is going to be glorified by the heathens working for us, and they shall sever out men of continual employment. So even in the kingdom of heaven, the only people that is not going to work is the Israelites. Everybody else is going to be fucking working. Why? Because man needs some sort of labor. All right, that's how the Lord designed man to be. So what he's doing, that's just completely off. Man needs some form of laborious work to get by, especially servants. Hey, look, the servants that's ruling this world. Look how the world's turning out. It says, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search. So they're gonna go out there looking for bodies, all right, and dig up holes for them. So in the kingdom, you heathens are gonna have plenty of work to do. All right, you have the honor and the privilege to build up our empire, our kingdom. So with that being said, I'm saying real quick to the spirit, shalom to the elect of the nations, and shalom.